Right then.
Kinda just waiting for my game to just do something.
Oh, are you not in game?
No, it is.
Seems that everyone's not connected. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the first Yasuo ban. Oh my god, the bans are coming out fast. We've got a Jax.
What, Yasuo and Jax?
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Jax, I don't necessarily agree with. We stopped banning that on our team because the fast split push, it's good, but yeah, Jax is nowhere near as strong as he was. I think you can find more viable split pushes. Lee Sin and Kassadin. Okay, I can see Kassadin. Maybe Lee Sin. It could be a target ban. What do you guys think of Lee Sin?
Well, Lee Sin's really strong early game. Like, if it's a target ban, I'm assuming one of the members on the purple side, which I have no idea who is on the purple side, friends.
Kung Fu Fandas.
Yeah, come.
So it's target ban, then it's directed at jungle, and they're basically looking for an early game pressure as Lee Sin, because late game he falls off late unless he can do an insect, but then there are champions like Nami that can counter the Lee Sin insect with just their ultimate or just the bubble.
Definitely. Nidalee ban. Oh, sorry, carry on.
No, go for it.
I'm just a bit confused on the Nidalee ban.
Well, she got buffed, didn't she? Recent patch.
Yeah, the top lane, but
Nidalee's such an like her early game cheese is amazing. Like her Qs, like if you land
I think she falls off. She falls off really hard late game.
She's hard to team fight with.
Yeah, definitely. Like the bonus of having a Nidalee was her original poke. She doesn't have that anymore. So now she's just an early game champion and she really falls off late game. I wouldn't say she's worth banning, but maybe again this could be a target ban.
I'm surprised they left the Brom open because he's still got quite a lot of CC control.
Yeah, they're gonna have to choose a very mobile team, and that's what they've done with Lulu and Elise.
Yeah, exactly. Caitlyn, I'm surprised didn't choose Lucian because of his passive. Works very well with Brom.
Yeah.
Caitlyn, early game pressure, tried to win lane early.
Well, here's a bit of info for you. Spuddy, who has picked Caitlyn, that is his strongest AD carry.
Oh wow! So he's playing to his strengths then.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Stripples is using Vire. Common pick. Yeah.
So far, right now, like we see our last story more as a targeted champion, like Vi, Q, ulti, only one person, Caitlyn, only one person to ulti. So they've got quite like destroy one champion first, and continue with the 5 people.
We'll have to see what else they pick.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's looking very. They're looking like they want. Oh my god, a Malphite. So it looks like they're going for that. Oh, yeah, there we go, an Orianna. Okay, we see what they're doing now. They're going for that. They're going for that express delivery with the Orianna.
the express next day Royal Mail delivery.
The Dominoes.
Time to destroy one person. One person only.
They're looking. They've got a really strong team fight. I'm excited for that. This actual game, but it looks like the other team. Oh, okay. They're going for mobile. Very mobile. Apart from Fresh, but if he gets that Talisman Ascension. Yeah, and Garen, it looks like they're going to be locking in, maybe. It looks like they're going for a really mobile team.
I doubt they'll go Garen, he won't fit.
Yeah.
Like
Xin Zhao.
In my personal opinion, I have my bet placed on our last story with the team fight composition. Like it's like with a Malphite and Orianna ult.
Yes, that
draw the entire team open.
They're gonna throw their balls everywhere. They're just gonna
play with some balls.
Pretty much. I don't think there's much to say about that. So it looks like it's gonna be locking in Xin Zhao. I'm excited for this, Xin Zhao.
But Lucian and Fresh bot lane against the Caitlyn Brom bot lane. Oh yeah, so Caitlyn should be able to dominate with her range, like.
Yeah, definitely early game. As long as, and as you said, Spuddy loves to play Caitlyn, it seems. So he should know that he has that range advantage, the longest range ADC in the game.
No, especially like if Brom can land a Q and
definitely just charge out the passive
attacks. Exactly, that's just some extra poke him out of lane. but Lucian has gone
Yeah, he's got his.
Ignite, which is different.
No, that's they're swapping. Lucian's
that's
gone
what-
heal now. Yeah, but
Fair.
Lucian can get out if he saves E.
He can get out of his, but it depends. Will he be able to get out of Caitlyn's range before he
Yeah,
puts the
definitely.
block? That's true.
Also, Fresh is going to have a hard time picking against Caitlyn, is my
Mm.
opinion, because she can stay back and far away and farm. She doesn't have to walk up to Lucian.
I mean, what do you think of the middle matchup, Orianna against Lulu?
Well, I think Lulu will take it early game, and if Orianna plays it smart, she can just farm from afar. If she needs the Q and W or anything, she can do that. She can just farm. She does not want to fight Lulu early game. Lulu early game is horrible. I think late game, Orianna will have just that little bit of an edge because of that ult. But even still, both of them have really strong ults for team fights. If Lulu can get a really good ult in the middle of a team fight, that'd be amazing. But then again, if Ori just puts a shield on Malphite, and Malphite goes in and ults and she ults, it's pretty much game over for the other team unless they're ahead, I guess.
Definitely. Like the only thing I can see, maybe, Kung Fu Fanda's winning the team fights is by splitting appropriately.
Yeah.
Like if
definitely.
they clump up together, then they're pretty much.
The good thing about the Xin Zhao pick actually is he can just ult away when they all go in. Because
Exactly.
they want close proximity. They want everyone to charge in on each other. That's their best bet. And if Xin Zhao just ults at the right time after they've used, well, even before, but I wouldn't say after. At least after Vi's used the ult, I think they'll have a good time. If they play the long team fight and not just a short team fight, I think they'll be away with the mixer.
I mean, what about late game stages? What do you reckon about late game fights? Because you have Killin, who,
Yeah.
as most people would know, is one of the lesser ADCs that doesn't quite has the same team fight impacts late game compared to Lucian, who has his culling, or maybe even different ADCs like Vayne, who's got 1v1 potential late game, Tristana with a range and damage output with attack speed on Q.
Yeah.
But like Caitlyn, she has to get ahead, stay ahead, and she does do a lot of damage if she gets ahead.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely one thing
but
to keep in mind, especially with the headshots.
Exactly. But as our main support, I think Caitlyn as an ADC doesn't have as much late game potential as Lucian does if they're on equal farm, equal kills. So it's really dependent on
especially
skill.
if he does his if he knows how to use his passive properly and get the 2 hits whenever he can.
It's even just like dashing before she hits Lancer EQ.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That would change differences. And
if Lucian builds Yumu's,
double shots.
It's going to be double shots all day, every day.
So it's just to be interesting to see how the match plays out.
What do you think about the 2 supports though?
Fresh against Rom.
Matthew?
Fresh.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Just because obviously you got their combo. Our last story's Wombo combo is going to be shut down either by Xin Zhao's ultimate.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you're going to have.
It's all about that Xin Zhao.
It's going to be that and Fresh's Flay. But
Yeah,
definitely.
That's definitely one thing they've got to think about is the Fresh Flay.
You guys do have to remember that Vi's ultimate cannot. She is untouchable if she ultis someone.
Yeah, that is true.
Do anything to her.
It's all about timing.
So it depends if Orianna's going to put the ball on Malphite or Vi. If they're going to just nuke a whole team and if their team clumps up, Vi can just ulti, Orianna ulti with Shockwave, and they'll all get brought in. But then Xin can also ult away again and throw them all out again. So it's really dependent on how they choose to time their ultis.
Yeah, definitely.
But late game, if Kung Fu Panda plays it properly and doesn't go balls deep every team fight, they can definitely drag out. Because Lulu endgame is just an annoyance. It really is.
Definitely, like if Kung Fu Pandas can bait Malphite's ultimate, then they potentially have just won the team fight. Unless Orianna can land a perfect ultimate. Essentially.
Oh, go on, sorry.
Because essentially, most of the players have flash, or have to position themselves so that they're not all clumped up together. Malphite has to decide whether he wants to ultimate one person or wait. And if they wait too long, Lulu can poke with her Q.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem. The same thing happens with Oriana. As we actually had this in the game recently, where we were waiting for the perfect opportunity for the Oriole, and I just got poked down so hard that it was just impossible for us to win a team fight. And the same thing can be applied here. If Oriana waits too long or Malphite waits too long, it could already be game over. By the time they do their ults, they could be half health, they could be low, really low health, they could be falling down to those crucial numbers where they could get wiped out. It's all about timing. They have to have the first engage, because if they get poked down on them and then they do their one move combo, they are not going to have that sustained fight. And sustained fights is what Kung Fu Fandas really want.
Exactly. So, level 1s, they're just going up to the normal positions just to make sure no one's invading. However, Kung Fu Pandas do seem to want to invade. They have the stronger level 1, I think. And
fresher,
unfortunately.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's just classic vision.
Yeah, definitely.
It wouldn't be too bad. I need to actually swap the names around, I just noticed. Either way, it's like level 1 with Braum's passive. I don't think KFF really have much choice to invade. Because just one person getting hit by that passive is dead. I mean, you've got Fresh's Q, you know, you've got Knock-Up from Zinzao, but you've got to actually make sure you hit it. And Braum's passive, along with his Q, is pretty much the easiest thing in the game to hit.
Definitely. It's well, level 1's gone and just going back to normal buffs. So Vi starting with red, and you have Elise starting with blue. So they'll both probably be heading towards top lane.
He's playing a dangerous game, walking towards that red. I don't know why she didn't put a, unless she hasn't got Q yet. She should have just put a Q in there just to see if they were invading. Because they have vision on Elise's blue, but they don't have vision on red, and they don't know whether they don't have any vision. I'm really surprised they don't have any vision on their own blue. Maybe Malphite could have chucked a ward in just to.
I'm quite surprised because nowadays trinkets cooldown timers. Definitely down immediately.
You just want to get. It's all about the early warding.
Exactly. It's just knowing where the enemy is going to be.
Because little things like knowing that they're invading your blue could mean you could go invade their blue straight after, and that way you don't miss out on a buff. It's just little things like that that really can change a fight. A jungler's.
Exactly.
Jungler's early game even.
So have a little bit of a fight going on. Top lane.
Top lane.
It's in out trading Malphite.
Yeah, it's because he got that early level 2. That's something. A lot of people. True. Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh well, Malphite's just flashed. But hitting level 2 is amazing.
Yeah, I can't speak apparently. Never mind. I'll just go back to speaking England.
Speaking England.
Yep.
Oh really?
Yeah, definitely.
I was going to say hitting level 2 is a point because getting that extra.
In solo lanes is even more important. In bot lanes, I would say both junglers. That's a very smart move. Didn't need to repel, did she? I'm pretty sure she could have queued from that range.
She could have queued from that range, but she repelled instead.
Yeah.
From a point blank queue, but
maybe I don't know. I feel like she could have gap closed with that queue. But Vi, very dangerous. Yeah, she's walking to a wolf now. Luckily, Elise is looking to dive.
Is Elise with that? That's
a cocoon!
And that's first blood.
Very nicely played.
For Elise. So that's really helped Elise, because as a jungler, you want to be ahead of the other jungler at the same time.
Yeah, especially as Elise. Elise has so much mobility.
Considering she's
go for it.
Oh, bot lane's happening. Fight fresh landing hook. Braum's passive just gone down on Lucian. Lucian
heal.
Pops.
Oh, flash. Okay, that's good.
That's great play. I mean,
the headshot. They have no flash now though, so they can't follow it up. But Fresh is now forced on the tower, and I presume Caitlyn. What? Oh, Vi got a kill in mid. Didn't see that. Oh dear. I'm too interested on bot lane.
Yeah, no, I haven't stick to it. It's the way they obviously our last story wanting to play it right now is early game aggression.
Yeah,
they want a lot of snowball action to go with it. I mean, if they fall behind, team fights, they can pull it back.
Yeah.
But, you know, I feel like their early game wouldn't be as strong, maybe. I mean, Malphite isn't so bad, but he needs a few items to get himself tanky before he starts diving in.
Mm.
You know, Vi, she can fall behind really bad.
Yeah, definitely. That's something. It's very risky playing Raya.
I mean, Vi right now is only on 15, 16 CS.
Yeah.
20 CS and a kill ahead already, and she's rotating to golems and maybe looking for another top gank when because the lane's quite pushed to the first tier turret of Xin Zhao. So Malphite's either going to have to choose to push up, trying to absorb some EXP, or he's going to have to just lose the XP straight off. I mean, bot lane, as we said earlier on, we'd expect the Caitlyn and Braum to win early game because of Caitlyn's range and how she can abuse it, especially coupled with Braum's passive, and that's fresh.
Yeah.
So, just really dependent. I
Another
mean,
thing to note is the clear time on Elise. If she's got attack speed runes, attack speed runes are really strong on Elise at the moment.
Oh.
It depends how you want to use it, but I've been using it a lot recently. I was watching.
so Elise diving top lane. Elise
Oh, is
diving
she?
top lane. Zhao's on Malphite. He's only got about 200 HP.
Oh my god, the
the
flash!
The flash Q from Vi.
That was great.
Saves Malphite.
Oh,
And Elise dies.
the
Malphite.
minions! Oh no!
Wow.
Oh,
That was a
no.
turnaround.
The minions!
That was an unfortunate tower dive by Elise at level 5.
That's very nice of Vi though. They're putting a lot of pressure on this top lane. It seems. They really want that Xin Zhao ahead, and they really want Malphite. But Vi is actually turning the table around. That was a really nice flash Q as well.
It was a really nice flash Q. I mean, like, if you look at
It's
the
all
lanes,
about knowing.
if you look at the lanes currently, like, Elise didn't have a choice but to gank top, I think, because mid lane was pushed to turret, and she was already doing her golems. Like, she had to rotate top, or she'd lose CS basically.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't in a position to gank bot at all. So, unfortunately for Elise, that was the wrong choice to do because Vi just rushed top to do her white. So she's in close proximity already.
Another thing to note. Oh, sorry, go on. Alright.
This is like where, as a jungler, you want to maybe ward their opponent's jungle just to know where the jungler is. I mean,
That
if
early
you know where the
warding.
jungler is, exactly, just early warding.
Maybe Ori wanted to get maybe a pink there, or she already got one. I'm not sure which one. Oh, the Vi goes in for the
And Lulu.
Lily also is safe. She's out safe. But something to note here. Orianna is really out farming Lulu.
At least she's going straight onto Vi, and Orianna's not really helped. Lulu's just
Yeah.
casted the Pixie and Q.
Okay,
And
and they're out safe. But Orianna's playing a really dangerous game here.
it's definitely. I mean, bot lane was just warding River, but Xin and Malphite's having an exchange at top lane.
Yeah. One thing to note though. Oh no, the cocoon. Okay, I'll say it now.
Go for
No
it.
one fight, okay? I want to get my point across. No! Xin Zhao's fighting! Let's watch Xin Zhao! Xin Zhao's going in! He's knocked out Malphite, and that's all they're going to do for now, but Malphite is playing...
Low.
He's very low. Okay, do I get to say my point yet, or are they doing this to annoy me? Okay, so, Orianna is almost, for an early game as well, she's definitely destroying Lulu in farm, and the problem with that is Lulu should just be able to clear waves with a Q easily and then go roam. But it seems like she's not farming to like the best of her abilities, especially Lulu. You don't have to do much. You just have to Q your wave. You've got so much wave clear. Same with Orianna, but Orianna seems to be doing more farming. And I haven't seen like a roam from Lulu yet, so I don't understand how she's missed this much farm if she's not roaming. It may be just like just missing CS, having a bad day of CS, but that would definitely lead to like if she's missing out on so much farm, this definitely lead to like a gold lead for the other mid laner. She wants to stay as close to Orianna as possible, considering the ults. There seems to be a ward on Lulu, and Orianna's coming up to stop Lulu.
I mean, you can see Vine waiting in the tri-bush at the top area.
This is very nice counter gank, but no one sees Elise coming in for lane gank.
Lulu's been caught by...
Yeah, no, there's two fights going on. No, there's 3 blue and Malphite cannot get to them.
Malphite cannot end.
At least. Oh,
Xin
wow.
Zhao dies to.
Wow. Oh no, the turret again. Elise is not having fun this game. Malphite lives. Very nicely played. Unfortunate to Elise. Yeah, the red buff must have procced it and she got a tower shot. Staying on the tower. That's very unfortunate. It looked like yeah, it looked like red buff must have. I didn't exactly see what happened to Elise. I saw she got hit by the tower.
Yeah, I saw she got hit by the tower. So, but like the damage output from Orianna right now is still quite strong. Like she is ahead of CS compared to Lulu. Lulu has maxed her Q first compared to Orianna, who's maxed her Q first. I mean, Orianna maxing Q is pretty standard because of ball positioning and mobility and also sustained damage. But you also have to realize that the shot cooldown means that you can move the ball around more readily, and also it's just a more damage output, especially if Lulu misses a Q, which I think she might have done, resulting in just more damage output.
At least missing a repel there.
I mean, Dragon's just got taken by Vi.
She tried at least tried stealing, but she missed a repel on the Dragon, so she couldn't get to it. So she was hanging up there like Spider-Man, feeling pretty bad for herself right then. That was unfortunate.
But I mean, looking at the goal difference, about 3.3k ahead.
It's basically the kills.
Exactly.
Even the farm.
Farming wise.
Actually, no. I'm okay. Zin's out farming Malphite by quite a lot, but there is that pressure from Elise. They're taking a tower. Oh my god.
First turret gone.
Basically, they saw Elise was down, and they just took the opportunity to take the tower because they knew.
Exactly. They rotated mid, took free tower, gets more further ahead in gold. So now they're currently 3.2k ahead.
Yeah. And
there's 2 towers gone already. First turret was top turret, but looking at all lanes, mid lane's ahead in CS, bot lane's ahead in CS.
And that's also the unfortunate thing as well with Xin Zhao, is that he's got no TP, so they just got a free tower, and Xin Zhao couldn't reply with it because he was pushing up top.
I mean, in team fights, potentially Kung Fu Fandas can pull it back.
Definitely.
Just a good team fight, positioning wise.
They're definitely taking the advantage of Xin Zhao not having TP this game.
I mean, TP is quite important now. Like most meta days, like people take TP just to get into team fights and split push.
Yeah, especially in solo queue. No, in rank 5. You don't see it as much in solo queue, but in rank 5s it's such an important thing. You want to go take Dragon, you know you can take it because you can have that 5v4 advantage, or 4v5 if you want to use the more commonly known. I don't know why I said 5v4, just to be indie, just to be hipster. Me personally, I love maxing W on Orianna, but it just depends what you need it for.
I mean, as Orianna, if you max W, you have a higher burst potential.
Yeah, exactly. It just depends who you're against. If you're looking to move your balls around, wave your balls in the air a bit, then do what you want.
Exactly.
But
I mean,
I don't know. I love having that higher burst output, especially in the meta where some of these champions have such high bursts from such long range. You don't.
Fresh.
Wow.
Fresh got out. Fresh might be dying.
Yeah.
Fresh is going to die to Caitlin's auto attack.
That was a really nice ult by Braum. I think he just got everyone in there.
That was pretty good. I mean, like Braum hit his Q on Fresh, and
she messed up her combo on Vi, but Orianna can boost Vi's speed so she can catch up. She should be able to catch up in a second. Yeah, there we go. No.
That's a flash from Lily.
Oh no! Oh no! That was such
nice.
a good flash. Very nice flash by Elise. That was really good.
The problem with that wall is that it's quite a thick wall, so sometimes the flash might not work.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, like Legion 2142 says, maxing Q, it's for sustained damage for CS, but with W, it's mainly for just that burst damage. And personally, as sometimes I play Orianna, I do like to max my Q first, just to reposition my ball for sustained damage.
Yeah, definitely. It all depends on what you need.
Exactly.
If Orianna's Only Oriana wants to go for a really strong wave clear or just really nice poke, then W is definitely the way to go early. And that seems what she. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm speaking a load of bollocks right now. I set myself up for that one. She's max Q, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Wait,
My bad.
I
sorry.
feel like though, if you max Q on Oriana, whilst it does do lower, less damage every time you hit an enemy champion, it does cost nearly half as much mana.
exactly. It's just for sustained damage. Like that's the important.
definitely.
That's the beauty of maxing Q on Oriana, just being able to reposition the ball, sustain damage, and not waste that much mana.
Especially if you want to go out and do things. If you want to go out and do things, definitely Q is the way to go. Because you can poke down the enemy, you can clear a wave, and then you can walk around and be like, all right, how's it going? All right, Frank.
I mean, like looking at the solo queue of each team. It's quite surprising that Lulu's actually losing, because like
Really?
Lulu is Diamond 2 and Oriana's Platinum 3.
Oh, really?
So it was quite interesting to see how Oriana has just won her lane just purely by farming up, poking.
Yeah, definitely. The farm is something as well that's surprising by that. Maybe this Lulu's having a really bad day when it comes to farm. We all do. There's
We
always
all
that
have
day
those bad days.
where you just miss every bit of farm. You just farm suddenly becomes your minion. Oh, there's a teleport coming in for Malphite. Is he looking for the over the wall? There he goes! Oh, he's on his own. This is all good. The ball delivery system. Oh, she only gets one. Very close. You almost got the carry. Now this is not a fight. Wow, they've actually done it. 2v4ing. No, unlucky. I'm not. Oh, Oriana outplaying right now. She wants to put that E on her. Oh no, no. She could have just walked out of range and it would have come back to her anyway. But she's definitely gonna pick up another kill. That was very nicely played by Oriana.
Definitely. I mean, Oriana, a control of a ball is just spot on at the moment.
It's like a football player. She's just,
Would she be playing for Germany, perhaps?
No, England, because England's the best football team in the world.
Oh, okay.
We're just letting people win at this point. It's just for fun,
I mean, looking at the gold right now, it's still relatively similar as before, with only about 3k, 3.2k ahead.
Yeah.
On
You got there in the end.
yeah, exactly. Sometimes I learn how to count.
Learn how to count. Nice.
But yeah, about 3k ahead in gold. I mean, it's been pretty constant throughout the game. Our last star has been always pretty much 3,000 gold ahead. But they do have the turret advantage.
Yeah, definitely. It's in
and
chat.
they also had the Drake advantage.
Yeah.
Which is... It's just allowed Oriana to back and buy her needlessly large rod, which means she's going to have a higher damage output than Fanda. Being 4 kills ahead already. With the zero
At least gets the smite. The shockwave coming in, not getting many people, and not doing that much damage.
Don't think it actually caught anyone.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
So Oriana
Actually,
did miss her ultimate.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's so far it's a 2 for free trade, and they're going back in. But unfortunately,
Lulu
Caitlyn is
should
very
be
late
able to
just
get that.
first.
Caitlyn, maybe. Oh, no.
Oh, the Q hits all 3 players.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it's 2, wasn't it?
Elise and
Oh, no, you're talking about
the
Caitlyn.
catch up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a ace for free, so that's a 5 for free trade in favor of Kung Fu Fandas. And
I'm surprised because in their ace, I'm surprised no one went around and got a buff. It'd be a free buff. I mean, it's little objectives like that they can take when they get that ace. Obviously, they could get like a tower or anything, but like little things like counter jungling could have been done there before they bid. But if they're just desperate to go back and get items, then that's fine.
yeah, that's definitely fine. I mean, they were quite low anyway, to be fair.
Oh yeah, true.
Elise did get Drake though, so that's an extra advantage for Kung Fu
Nicely
Fandas,
played by.
bringing the gold to be about 700 gold difference between both teams.
Yeah.
But the kills predominantly on Kung Fu Fandas are primarily based on Elise right now.
Yeah, definitely.
While-
At least just,
Oh no, last story.
she's not going for very tanky items though. She's going for that carry at least. I haven't
going
seen a lot of that since she got nerfed.
I mean, Kung Fu Fandas are primarily just having Fresh as the main tank
That was a really nice shield by Braum.
That was definitely a shield.
Even though they died there, that was really nice by Braum. Just in general, she didn't even have to do anything, just walking around. That's swag.
I mean, Elise is so far ahead right now. She's
Yeah.
8 kills to 3 deaths, 3 assists. She's got the high burst potential, coupled with freshest hooks and ultimate. Like, Braum wasn't going to escape. He knew that.
Yeah.
But the tower dive on Caitlyn was actually not bad at all. She did take tower aggro, but she repelled at the same time, losing the tower aggro, which meant she could just safely secure the Caitlyn kill and just walk away.
By going, yeah. Vi realizes she's really outnumbered. She's the only one of her friends at the fucking party right there.
The solo fight.
She realized she was third wheeling.
Exactly. I was
Stand
quite
behind
surprising to see the team fights swinging to Kung Fu Fanda's way.
Yeah.
I mean,
they have not been like initiating them. The Oriana. Oh,
was
as
the
I say
perfect
that.
shockwave.
As I say that, that was an amazing
shockwave.
shockwave.
Taking out maybe four players.
That was insane.
That was a brilliant shockwave by Oriana, gaining a quadra kill, and that's amazing.
Still not a pentakill.
Okay.
Still hasn't beat my pentakill yet.